Hi everyone, in this session we will learn how to draw a picture, and the picture that we're gonna draw is this picture. Okay, it looks simple, isn't it? Well, it is actually simple. Let's start. First of all, we need to prepare a canvas, and the size of the canvas is 500 by 500. Good. And if we run it, we will get a canvas. This is just exactly perfect. And what do we need? First, we need to draw, as you see here, there's a circle that is covered by the rectangle over here, right? So we can start by drawing the circle by saying ellipse, and as is it in the middle, then we can put width divided by 2, height divided by 2, and what's the width? The width is exactly the size of the canvas, so we can put it 500 by 500. Okay, like this. Or another way is you can put it like this. Instead of 500 by 500, you can put it height and width. So if you comment this out and you run it, it's the same. It looks the same, but not quite. In fact, in order to show you what's different, let's say if I change the size of the canvas to 600, for example, and now with the syntax, I'm gonna run the program, and you will see an ellipse. It follows exactly the size of the ellipse follows exactly the size of the canvas, the width and the height. But if we put this one 500 500, it's gonna draw exactly the circle. Okay, I hope you understand this part. And for this purpose, we're gonna use 500 500 instead of width and height. Next, we will draw a rectangle that is sort of like it has 50 by 50 as the corner of the rectangle, and it has 400 width and 400 height. So we can say rect, after that 50 50 and 400 400. Run it. Oops, I forgot to change the size of the canvas here. Put it back to 500. There you go. And after that, we would like to draw all this quarter of the circle, and we can draw it this way. It's always good to put comments, actually, so good practice, so that people who read your program will understand what you're exactly drawing. For example, draw a big circle. After that, draw a rectangle on top of the big circle. Okay. Next, we want to draw the partial circle on the corners of the canvas. So there are 4 of them. Let's start it with the one in the corner left, top corner left, and we use the syntax ellipse. And what do you think we start with? Yep, 0 and 0 and 100 and 100. If you run it, we have one rectangle ellipse on top corner of the canvas, and we want to give a color. In this case, there's a black color, so you can put fill and 0. Run it. Up, you got it. And secondly, we will do similarly, but in this case it's a white color. For white color it's 255. And where is it? It's in the top right corner. So in this case you can put 500. If you run it, you get the second one, the second partial of the circles. And next we will put a red circle. Then we will put also an ellipse with a 0. After that 500, 100 and 100. Okay, you see we're going there. And lastly, what I'm trying to show you here, actually this is a transparent color. So you can put fill, after that 0, 255, after that 0, and ellipse 0, 500, ouch, I mean 500 and 500 and 100 and 100. Okay, if you run this, you get a green color over here. But this is not exactly green color. What I was trying to show you, this is a transparent color, which is the fourth parameter of the fill syntax. If you put 255 over here, you will see exactly green. Nothing really happened. But if you put 200, and you will start to see a little bit difference. And you put 100, now you see that the green color is fading. This is basically the opacity level of the color. So I will make it 30, and yep, we're getting there. And finally I put 20. Yeah, pretty much this is what the color that we're looking for. Okay, next we want to draw 4 rectangles over here. And the way we do it, don't forget to put comments. Draw 4 rectangles on the corners of the big rectangle. So first we say right, after that, as you know, this one is 50, 50. So we say 50, then 50, and I believe it's 50 as well. So if you run it, There you go, you have the first one. Now we want to draw over here, and over here, and over here. So, okay, then you need to add it with 300. Actually, you need to add it with 350. And you're gonna ask me why. As you know, here to here is 50, and this is 100. Here to here is 50, and this is also 100. This means that if the size of our canvas is 500, then that means this should be 400. 400 from 50. So, which is, or you can just put it 400 to make it easier for you. Like this. But this way, you will see it that it's gonna help you a lot. In this case, so if I wanna draw the next one, rather than counting, you know which number that you need to add in order to get the desired position that you want. That's what I mean. So in this case, you want to put 50 plus 350 as well. So you run it. Now you got a third one, and we will draw the last one over there. Okay, we got all the 4 rectangles drawn. And lastly, we need to draw this part, the lines, the 2 lines. So remember, the syntax is line. After that, as I know, the length of this line, I believe it's 200. Where it starts. Well, you could see that here it's very close to this one. So if I want to experiment, I could do it this way. Instead of 50-50, I could put 100 by 100. Oh, okay, that's the error. For now, I will comment that out, and as you see, so this part, it's basically, this is 100 by 100, and this must be 150 and 150. But we're not gonna use that approach. Instead, we're gonna use different approach. You can put width divided by 2 minus 100, and height divided by 2 minus 100. After that, width divided by 2 plus 100, height divided by 2 plus 100. There you go, you got the first line. So the idea is that we know the length of the line first of all, which is 200, and after that we know the center point of the canvas, and basically reducing center point of that canvas, the x and the y, by half of the length of the line, if you understand. And there you go, you got this point, and if you add half of the line, then you get this point. Okay, and for this one, set line, after that width divided by 2 minus 100, height divided by 2, in this case is plus 100, width divided by 2 plus 100, and height divided by 2 minus 100. And let's see. Okay, now you get exactly the picture that we want to draw, and I hope this will make you deepen your understanding about the basic commands of the processing, because we will learn everything in this sessions. In the future sessions, we will learn everything visually. And see you next time.